Hey fam, welcome. My name is MagdalineJanet. If you're new, welcome to the fam. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here having a good time. And come visit me on Instagram and TikTok because I'm always there. And of course, welcome back to all my oldies but goodies. So you guys, thank you so much for asking me to review the LYS Beauty Cream Bronzer Stick. I got a few requests here and on TikTok, so definitely we'll do it. The skin is pretty much done. I want to show you what I have on per the usual. I started off with the Derma Blend Insta Grip Jelly Primer, added it all to the skin because this bad boy grips. And then, you know, because I have big pores, we need this Rare Beauty Pore Filling Primer. I really like this thing. Makes the skin feel very, very nice. After that, I went in with my foundation. I'm using the L'Oreal Fresh Wear, the shade 482 Radiant Sun. This shade is such a good shade. And then I went in with my, of course, e.l.f. Under Eye Primer to, well, it's a lid primer, but I added to my under eyes. Then color corrected with the Lancome Camouflage Corrector in the shade Peach. Now I'm using the ABH concealer in the shade number 9. Blended all that out. Full face and everything. Skin feels really, really good. Foundation has been on the skin for about 10 minutes. I usually like to let the foundation sit before going on with anything, but especially anything cream. So let's see. So before we get started, let me give you some info about this. The new LYS Beauty No Limits Cream Bronzer and Contour Stick retails for $19. It comes in 5 shades. I am in the shade Tan. This is a clean, talc-free, buildable cream bronzer that visibly sculpts, defines, and livens up the complexion with a silky smooth blendable formula. Highlighted ingredients is rosehip oil, antioxidant rich with vitamin A, C, and E to help reduce the look of dark spots and improve moisture levels. Green tea extract contains antioxidant that benefits, soothes, and replenishes the skin. Sodium hyaluronate helps skin retain moisture, visibly plump to improve the look of fine lines. LYS is a clean brand at Sephora. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm looking and 3 out of the 5 shades are sold out. So dang, okay. I know this is new. I didn't know like it was selling out like that, you know? Okay, so LYS, what I love about them is that they are a pretty affordable brand at Sephora. This retails for $19 and all their packaging is in this triangular shape. So we like that. And let's see how much product this is. This is the shade 10. You get 0.25 ounces. So it's a nice amount. I kind of like this triangular shape, how we're gonna add it onto the skin. On one side, I wanna apply with the sponge, and then on the other side, I'm gonna apply with the brush. So what I like to do with anything creamy, I like to just grab on a brush. Oh, this is pigmented. You see that? Does it smell? No. I'm going to just, oh yeah. We're gonna just apply here. Okay, let's just go here. I like to measure where this top of the ear is. So you want to be gentle with cream bronzers because if you're too heavy-handed or if you go with a lot of product, it can become patchy real quick. And wait a minute, this is blending like butter. Oh my goodness, I'm like still tripping. This thing is like almost sold out at Sephora. Okay, oh, you see that? Like, oh, jeez. I was not expecting this like quickness. Nothing like a blendable bronzer. Let me add here. I'm just gonna tap. This thing's pigmented. Oh, I'm just gonna tap here. Oh, you see that? And I'm just tapping, like very gentle. Oh yeah, we're nice and sculpt here, huh? Looks like we're like this. Okay. I don't know, should I grab with the sponge? Oh look, it does a little triangle. Okay. The sponge will always shear product out. We'll always get like a lighter weight sort of situation. The difference in like sponge versus, let's try one more time. I'm just tapping and again, matching it up with my ear. Okay, it's definitely a lot more subtle. What if I don't like to go directly on the skin? It's not my vibe, but let's do it and then tap. Okay, we're getting a bit of a different outcome here. But not bad, you see? Yeah, I don't know, I like the brush. We're gonna go in with the brush. Like if you want something light, the sponge will give it to you. If you want something a little more intense, the brush will give it to you. What if we just place it with the brush like this and then blend it out with the sponge? Oh yeah, I think this is the vibe right here. This little combo, oh yeah. Get a little bit here. This is just creating a bit of a shadow. And what we're doing is really bronzing up, not really contouring. Usually what contour does is reshape your face. You can make it look a little thinner. You can create different shadows. When we're talking about bronzer, that just gives you warmth to the skin. It mimics how the sun would hit your face if you get a tan, like it would be around these areas. You know what I'm saying? So I like this brush. Ooh, look how pretty that is. But I like this too. The sponge is not bad. And let me show you. Here is the brush side. This is just beautiful. Damn. And the sponge. What do you think? For $19? Oh my God. Okay, cool. So because I do have a small face, cream products tend to get out of hand a little bit. This side actually didn't get too bad, but it just happened. And that's one of the reasons why I always use small brushes, just so it doesn't like get out of control. And I'm just getting my foundation and just kind of cleaning this up. And this happens usually with all creams. It's not necessarily cream bronzer. This cream bronzer is really good. I like it. Okay. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Okay, close this before I nick it with my nail. You guys, by far the best setting powder in 2022. Hands down. It's just June, but you know, setting powders are hard to come by. Oh my God, I have an itch. I'm not picking my boogers. Okay, what am I doing? I'm like all over the place all the time. Let's get a little bit of powder. Like that. We're gonna get sponge and then tap around. So what I like to do is get my powder, right? And tap it all over. And then with whatever remains, hit it up top where the bronzer has gone. This way we just set everything even here, down here. You know what I didn't do? I didn't let's grab a little bit on the nose. You just tap this and look how much comes out. So a little bit goes a long way, which means this can last you a long time. I just set my face. I don't know why I'm doing this. You know, shit happens. Tap here, then grab my sponge and just blend it out. You see, look at this blendability though. You saw how crazy the nose was looking? Let's set this. And then I'm gonna set my under eyes just lightly. All right, do we look snatched or do we look snatched? This is a brush. Ooh, what do you think? Here is a sponge. Ooh, and then you know how we see that line right there? It's a little, I didn't blend it out. You could get your bronzer brush and just kind of hit it. Although we set it, it's okay. As long as you don't go with a full-on cream product on the brush, you can just use whatever remains. You can always go on top of powder lightly. It's when you put a lot of cream on top of powder where you just don't do. If you tap it a little bit, you know, you can get away with it. Like right now, you know? I like this a lot. So we are nice and set. What I'm gonna do is grab my bronzer brush with whatever bronzer already has. I'm not gonna use additional bronzer and I'm just gonna set it lightly. And I do this because I have oily skin and I call it double setting. I set first with my setting powder and then I set lightly with either a bronzer or a blush. And that's typically how I usually do it. I've heard you guys tell me that you sometimes just put the cream product, set it with the setting powder and go. So I'm not adding any product and here we are, nice and set. Okay, so after setting the skin, I don't know, is it me or it just looks super subtle now? I feel like I have a little bit of spots here. So let me just get a little bit more. I'm gonna warm it up on my hand because again, we don't want a lot of product there. We're gonna lightly just press in here. You see where that spot is? And then I think there's another spot there. Cool. Ooh, right. So what time is it? Let me give you the time. Oh, I woke up again early. It is 6:47. You guys know we're gonna do an all-day wear test. So I'm just gonna finish up the face, just put a lip and blush, and then I'll be back. Okay, fam, I'm back, peinadita and everything. Hold on, my hairs. I like this boar hair comb from Conair. I got it on Amazon and I've been using it for years. And oh, okay, look at this bronzer. Look at the subtlety of it, but you see it. It's not too subtle. And I don't know, I like it. I think It could be an intense bronzer and it could be such a subtle bronzer like we have today. Because it's so blendable yet very pigmented, you kind of have the best of both worlds. You can have like a sharp contour look, or you can have a nice subtle bronzer. I mean, it is a bronzer and a contour, and I think this is the perfect type of dual product. I feel like today it's a little bit subtle. Here's the brush. You can see a bit of a difference, and then here's the sponge, how it's like just a little lighter. And it's just that blendability for me. I'm just like, what? My lip color is this, you know, from LA Girl, this Blondie lipstick. Choco Latte Shake from NYX, their new shades. My favorite lip combo lately. But yeah, I think this is it. I hope it lasts all day since, you know, we have oily skin and we're not trying to look astada. So yeah, let's go in front of the window so you can see in different lighting, and see you later. Bye. Oh my gosh, it is so gloomy right now. But look. Ooh, let's get close. Here's the brush. Okay, look, these hairs. And here's the sponge. I swear, daylight is a game changer. I just feel like it looks so much better in daylight. Cause studio lighting, it be looking, not that it looked funky, but it didn't look as pretty. I don't know what side I like. What side do you like? Sponge, brush. Oh, I just felt pretty. Okay, bye. Fam, I'm back. Oh my God, it is 6:15. We've had the cream bronzer on all day long. I took some footage about 30 minutes ago to show you guys in different lighting how it was looking. And for it to be 12 hours, the skin looks super good. The bronzer is still well put together. It's not patchy, especially because we didn't really set it with actual powder bronzer. You guys saw I just tapped my brush on top of the cream. Had to tap it a little bit because we needed a little bit of warmth in the skin, because setting powder does take that away. But you guys, and look how smooth everything looks. Like, look at this. Look how good. I haven't touched my face. I haven't touched up. And I looked at myself maybe like 30 minutes ago. I was like, dang, makeup's still looking good for us having our makeup on legit from 6 in the morning. So this is definitely a yes, especially for the $19 that it costs. It's super affordable. It has a good amount. A little bit goes a long way. It's very, very creamy and very, very blendable. Anytime a cream bronzer is actually creamy, I love it, because I feel like creamy products just literally lay on the skin so beautifully. And because it's creamy and emollient, it just blends into the skin and melts into the skin beautifully. And this is like the perfect example of that type of bronzer. I mean, LYS Beauty is good in general. I haven't had any issues with their products, and they're so affordable to be at Sephora, which is what I love, you know, because cream bronzers at the drugstore these days, they're like $14, $15 alone, you know? Let me know, what do you think? Are you planning on picking this up? I love this. It looks good. We don't look gastadas. We actually look very well put together, and it's been so hot in LA too. Okay, I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button right there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I don't eat my teeth. I was eating chips. No.